Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, KSAM is here with another video, and in this one here, I'm going to show you, or we are going to talk about the reverb end, or the reverb tail end, or the reverb freeze, just like some of you DJs call this, just like the title of the video and the thumbnail says. Now, what we mean here is that we want the reverb effect to continue playing for as long as we want while we do other things in the mix in virtual DJ, and right now it's 2025. I have two effects here to compare for you, and I want you to try and relate and see what works better for you. Now, this is the native reverb effect of virtual DJ 2025 by now, and I have everything tweaked to the maximum if I want to, and this is what it does. I hope you can hear and relate and see how short or how long that was. And then apart from that, I have this K reverb. Yeah, it's called K reverb, I think after me. Yeah. Okay, so that was too long and I hope you can relate. I just had to stop it. I know you can now choose what works for you. Let's get started with this video. Please subscribe if you haven't yet, and let's talk about DJ stuff now. Now, why did I name it the K reverb though? Wait, what is the K reverb anyway? So this is an external VST plugin, and why did I choose to use it? Because there is no better way to change this other native reverb here. I think only the developers of virtual DJ can do that. So that's why I chose to use the VST plugin. Now, if I come here to show the general user interface, or the GUI, you'll have to see that this is what I'm talking about. This is TAL Reverb 4. I don't know if it's TAL or it's TAL Reverb. Just take it that way. So by the time of this recording, this is version 4.0.4. Yeah, and this also now makes me tell you why I had to rename it after me, K Reverb. You see the 4.0 or something? Just imagine if this is the name of the software or the plugin in your default virtual DJ folder. If you do scripting with these figures here, it would be very hard for you to sometimes type it correctly while scripting in virtual DJ. Or I don't even make myself sure if virtual DJ can pick all these here as a name of an effect while scripting, which we shall do later. So you just have to rename it to anything that you want to. Don't just keep it as K Reverb, it's not mine. So this VST plugin here comes with very many presets. When you come up here and click once, you'll see that we are at the default right now. I think that's what I tried for you, but I wish I tried for you maybe like here when you come to TAL or TAL, no matter. There are many presets under effects. There are many presets under the long form. There's medium and there is short. So maybe we're talking about long things. So crystal clear, big dark. I think this works for me. That's one of the presets that I love using so much. So what you have to play around with are these tweaks here, especially the size of the room. I think this means the size of the room. Yeah, so let's try at 8. So you just click there once up there when you see that blinking, or it's all highlighted, just type in, let's do at 80 there. Yeah, so let's try 80 and see. Yeah, so I'm not going to say you should have it fixed. So you just have to experiment with this, or try making tweaks and see what works for you. Don't also rely on only this. Try other presets that are up there to see which one works for you in which condition you're in. Now, let me talk about some challenges before I can talk about the settings that you need. These VST plugins sometimes come with their challenges. For example, if you want to achieve a long tail end, it only is possible when you deactivate the deck. In this case, I mean if you maybe stop the song or maybe you mute the deck, right? But if you choose to stop the plugin itself, the effect will stop instantly. If you just deactivate the effect itself, you won't hear the long tail end. That is one of the challenges that it comes with. Secondly, you can see here, we have these two sliders here. This is just on and off, turning the effects on and off. And this is for wet, I think, for this slider here. And I think my colleague Klaus Morgensen, once again, I think he did a video on how to map these sliders as well. I'm not going to do that for the interest of time. I'm going to refer you to his video, which I'll link down below. You go and watch it in case you want to change this. But the challenge here is that you always have to come and do the settings by yourself to choose the preset. There's no script for this, I think. Maybe I'll have to find out later, but for now, it's very hard. you have to come and do the tweaks or choose the preset. This is quite tiresome while you are in the middle of a mix and you want to do a quick reverb tail or freeze. Yeah, so those are the challenges. Let's get into the settings. Now, when you come up here to the cogwheel here and then maybe type in effects processing, FXPR, sorry. In most cases, as it's well known, we have to have the post fader effect on, the post fader effects on for you to be able to hear the long tail end of any effects. This is mostly common with the reverb and the echo. So what this does is that even when the song stops playing, you can still hear the effect on. In other cases, if you have it in pre-fader, when the effect stops, you won't be able to hear the effect trailing out slowly. So you have to have it in post-fader. Fortunately or unfortunately, some of these VST plugins don't really matter. For example, in this case, this one here doesn't care if you have the post-fader on and off. Yeah, so it's the same thing. I think that's the one setting that you need. I think the last thing is the scripting part of it. Now, still I was explaining why I had to rename it something, K-Reverb. Let's just do a quick one here. I want to do a reverb freeze. Let me clear this for now. Now, what I mean by a reverb freeze is that maybe a song is playing and you want to stop the song in the middle, jump into the next song or rewind that same song, but you let the reverb play on as the song has stopped for some seconds or for some beats before you can introduce the next song. Helps a lot in transitions or helps a lot in making intros if you're such a DJ who likes intros. So this is how important renaming is. Let's do a quick script here down. Let's query if the pad is being pressed down. Let's just do an effect active, right? Effect active. I just need to select from here. I'm not good at typing. Yeah, effect active. Now here, single quote. The name that you have typed, which is much easier for you to recall, is K Reverb in small letters. This is in my case. I don't know what you will name it, but the effect is called K Reverb on. We are activating it on. And if we release, we are going to stop the song or stop the deck. But of course, we have a long tail end even when the song stops. So quickly press down the pad. The effect will come on. When you release the pad, the song will stop, but the effect will continue playing. Maybe let's demonstrate and see what I mean here. Yeah, let's first put it off for now. So play the song, press the pad, the song will stop, the reverb continues. You usually want to do this on beats so that it sounds spicy. Let's do it.
You gotta focus on yourself, on your face.
I didn't listen to that in my headphones. I don't know how weird or how good it sounds, but that's what I meant by a reverb freeze. So there you can do that freeze, drop in the next track on another deck, or rewind to that same deck, maybe to the beginning or the hot cue, whatever you want to do with it. It's a transition or an intro. I know you already know what I'm talking about here. Yeah, but that is it. And that was it, I think, for the reverb effect. I have a lot more videos coming over about these effects here, and there's so much. So let's now see how we can install this reverb here. Now, for the interest of time, I'm going to just compress this file, but we have to come to settings, of course, and we're going to try and look for the virtual DJ default folder. I mean, the root directory. Am I right? Yeah, so when you come to options, there is this cogwheel here, which we always love so much. Click once, and then you come here. You have your username, app data, local, virtual DJ. So while you're in this folder, we're going to put it under plugins 64. Inside of plugins 64, we're going to put it under sound effects, which is here. So I already have a lot of them here, which I'm going to release later, by the way. I also have something to do with K-loops, which is coming soon. So there is this K-Reverb DLL. You are going to copy this DLL file, not this one. You are going to copy this DLL file into this same folder that I've given you, the same directory here. I'm going to just zip it and keep it in the Telegram channel. The link is down below. And the password is right here on the screen. Just copy the DLL file, which is the application extension that Virtual DJ needs. Sometimes it's going to be a VST3 for other plugins, but right now it's here. So how to rename it? While renaming it, please do not remove this extension here. Do not remove the DLL. Yeah, Just put your name only and leave it as .dll. Do not remove that, because Virtual DJ needs to know that that is what you're dealing with. Not gonna explain what DLL means. If you want that, maybe do a DM. Yeah, but that was it. I hope there's nothing more left. This was the effect. I hope you like it. I hope it's helpful. Please give a thumbs up for this one. Leave a feedback showing who you are or where you're watching from. Tell me what you want to tell me. Be kind in the comment section down below. Subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and I'll see you when you open another video. Thank you.